values have already been ordered, and it is absolutely so gorgeous where we have these trees. Now, here's the thing. There's a lot that you need to know about these trees, and I would certainly want to know if I was going to buy them too. We give you 4 different sizes: the 3-foot, the 5-foot, the 7-foot, or the 9-foot. So 4 sizes to choose from. 2 different types of trees. You can get the green that is flocked with this beautiful flocking that I'm telling you stays on. These come with a 5-year warranty. Or you can get the all green tree. And then from there you can choose the clear lights or the multicolor lights. If you want the 9-foot flocked tree with the multicolored lights, there are fewer than 6 dozen to go around. Just to let you know, and there's no more coming in yet this year. There's going to be no more today's special values of trees yet this year. This is your day. But what makes these so exciting too is that they're the slim trees. And I just want to show you, if you can do a cluster of trees, look at that, with the flocked trees and then all the beautiful ornaments. Here's the all green. That's the 7-footer with the all ornaments. But I also want you to know that these are going to be easy to set up. They're going to be bright lights. They're just the best in technology. And we'll get into that in just a moment. Here's your prices. If you want to get that 3-foot tree home, and a lot of you are ordering more than one, it's $59.94 or 6 payments of $9.99. If you would like that 5-foot tree, it's $16.66 per month as you're looking at those. And you might want to even get 2 of those, one for each side inside your front door. You could get the 7-foot tree, and that's going to be $199.94 or $33.32. And then you also could get the 9-foot tree, which is going to be $299.94 or about $50 a month to be able to get these. 14,000 of these have already been ordered so far since we kicked this off. And I want to introduce you to Chad Johnston, who is here to tell us all about the trees. So good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Every year we wait to see what kind of trees Bethlehem Lights is going to bring into us. And I'll tell you, Bethlehem Lights has been here 19 years. They are the ones. Really, you guys were like the first ones to really bring the awesome Christmas decor. And you were telling me you have not had a tree today's special value for 3 years because of the fact that you were waiting to get the right technology for it.
You need to earn the today's special value.
It's
and
true.
We've been working on new technology, and we introduced some of the new technology in a lot of our collections this year, but now we basically have put all of it together into one tree, and this is why it's a today's special value.
Now, first of all, it's a slimmer tree.
Yes.
What do you mean by that?
So we're calling it a downswept slim tree. It basically, you can see here that the foliage sort of goes down. However, if you want, you can bring it back up and make it look like a traditional tree like we did right next to you.
Yeah.
But a slim profile just means that the footprint is smaller. The diameter is smaller. In fact, on that 9-foot tree, it's 44 inches, which is under 4 feet. Yeah. It doesn't mean we skimped out on the branches. In fact, we have more than we ever have on a slim. It doesn't mean we skimped out on the lights. We have more, 100 more on this guy than we did last year on our most popular collection. And so basically, it just means now you can put a Christmas tree, a full height Christmas tree, in just about any nook and cranny in your house or your apartment or your condo without rearranging all your furniture.
That's exactly right. Take us through the sizes.
Okay.
And one of the things I asked Chad earlier, last hour, was when it says a 5-foot tree, is it 5 feet plus the stand, or is it 5 feet from floor to the top of the tree?
And so basically, in the stand, we measure from the floor. So you put it in the stand, but you measure from the floor. So this would be 3 feet. This little guy right here is 3 feet all to the top of the tip. Exactly. This multi-tree right here has 100 incandescent lights on it, which is pretty awesome. In fact, behind me, I have another one in the clear, and you can see how beautiful that is as a tabletop or as a centerpiece.
Yeah.
So those are your 3-foot choices, and those are in the green. We also have it in flocked, in clear, and multi as well.
Yeah. So then we go to the 5-footer, and I'm going to stand next to it because I'm 5'5". And you know what? This is like right on par with about my nose.
Yep.
So it really is 5 feet tall. And so this one is showing you the flocking. And what should we know about the flocking from Bethlehem Lights?
The flocking, it's a new flocking that we actually started last year. It really gives the look of fresh fallen snow. The way it's applied is that we put little caps over the lights, so none of the lights have flocking on them. Maybe you'll have one or two there, but we do that because we want the brightest illumination. There's actually, you're seeing a little plug right there. You can hide that in there, but this is so if you want to put a tree topper up on the top and light it, you can do that. So that's a new addition for this year, which is really cool.
Right.
But that flocking, the first time you get it, you might have a little bit of mess. You vacuum it, but it's not going to brush off onto the floor. In fact, we've been moving this around, and there's really nothing on the floor.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful flock tree.
Then we go to the 7 foot. Tell me about, and by the way, the 5 foot has 200 lights.
200 lights.
And 22 inches diameter.
Yeah, and one thing to know, the 3 foot and the 5 foot tree come fully assembled. So all you have to do is put them into the base and just so you know.
I didn't know that.
No, and they're
awesome.
extremely lightweight. We're talking 9 pounds, and so it's something that you can move around easy. You're looking at the 7 foot tree right now. That has 400 lights on it. And if you're thinking, I see 7 foot trees with more lights on it. When you have a slender profile, it doesn't take as many lights to light it up. 400 is a ton of lights for this. In fact, we were originally going to call this the overlit tree, but we wanted to make sure that we got the downswept slender inside the in the definition.
Oh, wow. But
So-
that's beautiful. And that, by the way, 400 lights and a 33-inch diameter. How much does that one weigh in the 7
So
foot?
this one actually weighs 23 pounds, okay? So it's super lightweight. The heaviest section is the bottom section, which you put together.
I did.
It's only 13 pounds. It's only 2 sections to put it together.
Yeah.
And so it's really,
Wow.
really easy, lightweight. And so if you're worried about putting your tree together, they're as light as they've ever been, yet they still have the beautiful molded tips and all the lights and all the bells and whistles.
And here's the 9 footer. Now, again, if you want this 9 foot in the flocking with the multicolor lights, we have fewer than 6 dozen remaining, and then that's it. So just know, if you want the flocking in the 9 foot with the colored lights, you need to order ASAP. But tell me about the 9 footer. That has how many lights?
So the 9 footer has 550 Bethlehem Lights commercial lights. And I say that because Bethlehem Lights commercial light is a brand new technology for this year. We'll show it later. But basically what that means, for the first time ever this year, I can come on air and say if the light burns out, or if I pull the light bulb out, or if it breaks, or if it smashes, or if anything happens to it, the rest of the tree is going to stay lit. I will tell you, that's one of the biggest frustrations with people who have real lights.
Yep.
I'm not talking LEDs. I'm talking about incandescent lights. They want the beauty of the real lights.
Yeah.
But the downside is that if the light falls out, the rest go out. Not with Bethlehem Lights. These are going to stay lit, and that's a brand new technology.
And a 5-year warranty. I want to show you, oopsie, sorry. I'm going to want to show you a videotape that actually shows all the main features of these trees. And then we'll actually go back and show you all those features as well. Let's speak to this.
Okay, so I talked about this before. The downswept profile is totally on trend. It's slender. However, you don't have to, if you don't like the downswept look, many people do, you can just pull them up and make it look more traditional. The foliage on the green has molded tips and also has non-molded tips. Those are more expensive. Every one of our trees has ready shape technology and instant power, which means no more running extension cords. We include, for the first time ever and only on this tree, a beautiful decorative scroll base. That's what I was talking about right there, the commercial light technology. If a bulb comes out, the rest stay lit, so don't worry. Those problems are over. Your tree is built to last, and it's going to look beautiful forever.
700 already ordered just this hour.
Wow.
And by the way, last hour, 3,000 were ordered, already at 700. And I'm going to just give you a quick update. If you want that 9-foot flock tree with the multicolor lights, now 4 dozen remain, less than 50 remain, and then that will be it. It will be gone. I want you to show us how to put the tree together.
I'm going to bring Alana out here. I've been asking somebody from my office, a different person every time. No practice, by the way, Alana.
And females, because
and females.
he's showing you that it is light enough. I actually put this tree together, this 9-footer, last hour. I'll do it again this hour
without
sometime.
instructions
Yeah.
and without rehearsal.
No, I hadn't. It was my first time.
And so Alana's quickly putting it together. You can see that there's 3 3 sections. Alana's 5'7", but real quick, we stop right there. So this is the 9-foot section.
Yeah.
And we decided that this is how tall, like 4.5 feet?
Yeah, that's because it's about chin level for me.
So 4.5 feet. So the biggest section for a 9-foot tree, somebody who, like Mary Beth's size can easily put it together. You don't have to be my size or stand on a ladder. That was done purposely.
I love that. Because my other 9-foot tree that I got from you guys a few years ago, I have to get up on a ladder to put the top piece on.
And
so I love this.
The way the trees are designed, you're on a ladder and you're leaning, which is not safe.
Exactly. That's the whole thing, especially I'm not safe. Now, here's the other thing. I wanted you to talk about that downswept part again.
Okay.
Because we just put this in place. It has what they call the ready shape.
Yes.
So everything just falls into place. But you can fluff a little bit if you need to.
And we'll go over there and show how it can be decorated with ornaments. But if you look at this if you look at the top of the tree here, the branches are going in a downswept motion. That's the total trend. That's what people are doing. I was telling you before, I had a set stylist last year that was trying to make all my trees downswept, and they weren't meant to be that way. It's a beautiful tree. It will never go out of style. If you don't like the downswept look, you just simply lift the branches back up and you can make it look like more of a traditional tree.
Because they're wired.
But yeah.
But I'll tell you what, I trust me when I tell you, this is gorgeous. And the best part about this, I mean, this 9-footer, you can see it's slim, but it's not skinny. It's not like a toothpick with weird little things coming out on each side. I mean, I've seen skinny trees that, I don't like them. This is a slim tree, but still gives you the girth that you want without all the bulk. And that's why this tree is actually how wide?
This is 44 inches at its widest point. And the other thing, it's got natural layers to it. And and it has different foliage, so it looks like a realistic tree.
Does.
You're talking about like pencil trees back in the day when it was like a stick and there was no dimension to it. These are not that. We've come a long way, believe me.
We're gonna come on over here because I wanna show you, we were talking about some of the customers have written in and said, well, with a downswept tree, can I put ornaments on it? Well, absolutely. And look at the size of some of these ornaments we've been putting on.
I was joking around saying they put a bowling ball right here in the middle of the tree. But you can decorate. These are the same Bethlehem light branches that we do on all our trees. You can decorate any style. It doesn't matter if it's Lennox or if it's plastic, if it's glass. It's going to work, and it's going to look beautiful. The tree's full already, and ornaments just make it enhance it.
I want to show you what we did with 2 3-footers on each side. One side, each with a 3-foot tree on each side of the fireplace on the hearth, which is gorgeous. And you don't even have to decorate them. We just put a bow on top and it's beautiful, especially could be the white light or the clear light. But those are like $10 a month to get home. So that's really, really important. I want to show you something else. I want to come up to the foyer area. If you come in from your front door area and maybe you've got a little bit of room, but not a ton of room, maybe you have a corner where you can put that 5-foot tree, or you could put the 3-foot tree, or put a 5-foot on each side. However you want to do it, they're not that wide. Like that 5-foot tree diameter is 22 inches, so it makes it nice. But Chad, come on over. We're going to come over.
And by the way,
to
that 5-foot tree only weighs 9 pounds.
9
and it comes fully assembled. So all you have to do is put it in the base and you're done.
So I just want to remind you, here's the 4 sizes you're going to choose. You're going to make 3 choices. Do you want the 3-foot, the 5-foot, the 7-foot, or the 9-foot? That's your first thing. The second thing is to choose, do you want an all green tree, or do you want the flocking, the white flocking on the green tree? It's not a white tree, it's a green tree with white flocking. And then your other decision is, do you want the white lights, or do you want the multicolored lights? I'm going to show you the value, and then we'll go off to the phones because these are stunning. And I'm going to just say the flocking is better than anything I've seen out there in the retail market. Here you go. If you want that 3-foot tree, or a couple of them, or 3 or 4 of them, they're about $10 a month on a credit card. The 5-foot tree is less than $17 a month on your credit card. That 7-foot tree, which which is the most popular size, by the way. That's only $33.32 each month on your credit card. And don't forget, that's only 33 inches in diameter at the widest point. And then we also have the 9-foot tree. That's $50 a month.
Wow.
And most 9-foot trees are going to literally start at like $500 and go up. Angel from Washington, tell me what you're doing shopping with us today. How are you, Angel?
I am good, and I first off want to say beautiful trees, and thank you so much